Hi, everyone. Well, have you ever thought that you might want to do something that you had never done before and put it off? Maybe being a little bit scared or uncertain whether you could actually complete the project. So it just sits left undone. I think we all have got one or two of those things in our back pocket. Well, what about something that just lands in your lap? Sorry about the idiom there, but anyway, something that actually needs to be done that you have never done before. Now what? Well, that happened to me the other day. Since I'm a little bit of a crafter, I have a color photo printer that I like printing my photos on and making the odd greeting card. So I had a project in mind, went down to my studio, my new little Charlie Brown studio I have in the basement. And I warmed up the printer and I started printing a picture, a photo, and it came out completely pink. Well, you could see the outline of everything, but oh dear. Well, okay, do a hard shutdown. I checked with John, what should I do? Okay, so we had a few little solutions possibly. Strike up that computer again, strike up the iPad again, print again. Blue. Everything is blue this time. Okay, I don't know. I do not know. So I went on Google, looked up some questioned, what do I do, on the search bar, and came up with a couple of um, YouTube videos that people had put on how to clean your printer head in your HB printer. Okay, so I watched it a couple or three times. I don't know. I really don't really want to take apart my printer, but there was no other option. I don't want to have to buy another printer. And besides, buying another printer, you have all the setup, lots of work to do there. So, you know what? I had to go ahead, had to give it a try. So I followed all the instructions. I watched two or three of them. Some of them said 10 minutes, some of them said 24 hours, some of them said use tap water, some of them said use rubbing alcohol. And, everybody's got a slightly different way of doing the same thing. So anyway, I figured out my system, how I was going to take all the advice from these three different YouTubes, and I set up my workstation, got my distilled water, got my, towels and my paper towel and my Q-tips and everything, got there and starting to get a little bit nervous. So I went downstairs to my trusty workstation, my printer station, opened up the printer lid. There they were, all the multiple ink cartridges. Took them all out one at a time, set them nicely aside. Oh yeah, there's the little lever that I have to use to get the printer head out, like the contacts with all the computer contacts. Okay, click. Oh, look at that. It worked. Anyway, took out the printer head, came upstairs, washed it, cleaned it, rinsed it, looked it over very gently. I didn't want to break anything. Got to give it a try. So it took maybe about 15 minutes or so. So I rinsed it. Yeah, there was a lot of ink clogged up in there. I never had known that this had to be done. And I've had that printer for a few years. So it was high time to get that printer head cleaned out. So anyway, so I got it all cleaned out, took the hair dryer on cool, blow dried it, got it all dried off, went and reassembled my my printer, color photo printer. That's a mouthful. Anyway, got it all back together. So then, turn on the printer, turn on the iPad, reconfigure everything, align everything, set this all up, run the setup. It's a bunch of steps, as we all know. Here came the big test. Okay, which picture do you think I'm going to print this time? So I picked out my favorite one, little yellow roses. I just love it. I made this little flower arrangement all by myself. So press print, and there it came. Absolutely beautiful. Who'd have thought? So, if there's something that you want to do that you're not quite sure whether you can do, study it up. Take your time. Put away the fear. Put away the uncertainty. Give it a try. Study it up. Go for it. Because you just never know. You might be successful, and won't that be a wonderful feeling? Take care now. Bye.